Well, I am at La Quinta, or in the city of La Quinta. Pretty ominous looking when you look around here. I'm by myself today, and I'm gonna try a ride here and see what it's like. Well, on my way. I don't know what trail I'm on at this point in time, but it's a flat start. Not sandy, but grainy. Definitely some different terrain. And there's a myriad of trails out here. It's kind of like Red Hills. Lots of different choices, directions to go. I am on the Buhoff Trail. That's one of the main trails here at the Quinta Trails area, region, I guess. And I'm going around this mountain right off on the right here. But before doing that, I might take a little divergence up to the left on the side of that mountain. Something called the Oregon Trail or thereabouts. Anyhow, good so far. My Garmin bike computer is squawking at me because I'm going in reverse direction of what I had intended. When I talked to the mountain bikers that had just got done, they recommended going clockwise around this mountain. I had built it as going counterclockwise, so my computer's gonna squawk at me the rest of the ride probably. Okay, I diverged onto the Oregon Trail, and let's see how this goes. Got some climbing ahead of me. I've seen a few mountain bikers out here, which is good, because I hadn't seen a whole lot of activity on Trail Forks, and it was making me think that maybe this is not a good time of the year to ride, or maybe it's not a good place to ride anymore. But no, there's definite bicycle tracks. As I started, I talked to a couple guys, and on the trail I think I've seen 3 people so far. A couple e-bikes and 1 analog. Nice so far though, I like it. Now, I'm still climbing on the Oregon Trail. And I think I started to say earlier, had a really nice day so far. I started about after 8, I think, and the temperature at start time was probably just short of 70, upper 60s, and I guess now it's maybe mid 70s. So really nice. Supposed to get up to upper 80s today, but I should be done before it gets in that arena. Well, I definitely have a exposure coming through here. Well, for me anyway. And it's been was a pretty steep climb, not on video, but through here it's leveled out a little bit. Yeah, see what I mean? Glutton for punishment. Well, hopping off the bike to do a little hike-a-bike here. Since I'm unfamiliar with these trails, I am taking it rather slow. Gotta avoid any mishaps. Oh, that's nice. At least I can see where I'm going now. Still gotta be somewhat slow. This is fun. You definitely cannot go fast on it. Well, I can't anyway. All right, hopefully I'm on the right track again. Made a wrong turn, didn't go far. Had to look at the map to see where I wanted to go. And hopefully this is it. I believe it is. There's a lot of little trails right through here, that's for sure. Just like that right there, it looks like. Well, how's it going? All right, got done with the Oregon Trails section. Side of the mountain there. I'm back on, I think I'm on Buhoff. Not 100% sure. But I'm trying to get around this mountain on my right. And then there'll be a little more climbing, I imagine, again. And then I get to descend ultimately back down to the car. I'm not going up there. That's pretty neat in here. Definitely a lot of offshoots. So if you've never been here before, like me, it can be difficult to navigate. It'd be pretty hard to get lost, but you definitely get on a trail you didn't intend to. I'm coming up on, or maybe I'm already on it, what is called the Spine. Well, I made it to the top of my destination. The trail goes up higher that way. That's the Buhoff trail, but it's nothing but up. And then it runs into a wilderness area, probably about another mile up there. I also had to take a long break because I was pooped coming up that hill. Ooh, little slip. Woohoo! Definitely got to stay on the trail to get off and get pretty soft and loose and grainy. But that was my mistake. Well, that certainly is a nice section here. Makes my climb worth it already. Well, that was a nice little section, pretty quick. Stay on the trail, not bad, but boy, you get off on the side and you can lose the front end real easy. Pretty cacti here, cactus. Just don't want to touch them. They'll be saying gotcha. Falcon or something there. Pretty. Looks like it gets steep here. Slow her down. Just learning. Not so bad. Looks worse than it is so far. Woohoo! Okay. Wrong turn. There we go. Alright, well, this is a little narrow here. Be safe. There we go. Woo-hoo. Yeah, maybe could have made that, but did it the safe way. Well, looks like I've succeeded on this trek. Cove Oasis Trails.